Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Thank you very much for coming to my channel, for watching my videos, for all of your kindness, all of your love, your support and your wonderful comments. I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you. Today we've got a reading for single people and we will talk about your next significant relationship. I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everyone who chose white obsidian, I think it is. Let's see what it is that you have to know about your next relationship. And we've got the 8 of Swords, Old Woman, the World, Thief, 3 of Swords, and Death. Interesting. I feel like for you guys, for this pile, the big message here, most of the cards are about an ending that either needs to happen or about to happen very soon. Completion of some situation that you felt stuck in, that you felt trapped in, almost like all your thoughts were in it, especially in the past. It just feels very exhausting. It feels like it takes a lot of your mental energy, a lot of your time, almost like it made you old, like your energy weared you out. Yes, I guess that would be the phrase I could use here. It weared you out, the situation, maybe the connection from the past. It feels like quite a long one. It doesn't feel like something easy breezy and that was lasting for 2 months. It feels like a long journey that you've been on with someone. But for some reason it feels like a trap. Feels like you couldn't find a way out for so long. You couldn't find any solution for your situation. It's almost like I cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel here. With the 8 of Swords, it's a very difficult state to be in. A lot of anxiety, a lot of overthinking, very critical and negative self-talk. Maybe you owed something to this situation or to the person you were dealing with. There's not enough freedom to make a final cut, to make a final decision. And I feel like it was draining you so much, almost like all your energy went into it. Maybe you couldn't give more energy to whatever it is you wanted to do, your work, your health, maybe your loved ones, like your family, your friends. Almost feels like I was sitting here and I was waiting until I grew old and tired of this mess, of this confusion, of this prison, this connection. Whatever you were in the past, it feels like prison. It feels like entrapment, I think it's a word, yeah. Not being free, not being young and happy and cheerful and excited as you used to be. I feel like this connection almost like sucked all life out of you. But you know what? The 8 of Swords, that's the energy that we put ourselves into. It's the mind games that we play on ourselves. It's like putting the blinds and it's games of your mind, of your brain, like showing the situation almost as though there is no way out. But definitely there was. Maybe you didn't want to see it. And in no way I'm going to blame you at all. We've all been there. It just feels like a situation that you were willingly sacrificing all of your time, all of your energy, maybe even youth. There is something about maturing with this connection, with the situation. It's almost like you lost your joyful spirit while you were in it, in this connection, in this situation. You couldn't explore the world, people, maybe even make new friends. It feels very restricting. It feels almost like Saturnian to me. If you know astrologists, Saturn is the planet that restricts things. Jupiter expands and Saturn takes away everything inessential. But it's very hard to live in this way. And mental, it's almost like this mental agony you used to be in while in this connection. Constant overthinking, constant wondering, and when am I going to get that breath of fresh air again? When am I going to feel happy and carefree and exciting and just spontaneous, adventurous as I used to be? It's almost like in this connection, in this situation, I feel like an old, tired person, just someone whose life was sucked out of them. For sure, it taught you a lot. This connection must have taught you a lot, gave you a lot of valuable lessons. It was a lesson, I feel like. Don't worry, we'll get to your next relationship, but I feel like for many of you guys, many of you had to hear this message about something that you were in very recently, and I feel like there is a liberation here. You're slowly but surely coming to this liberation, and because now what do we have? We have the World and Thief as your current energy. It feels like a peaceful conclusion. It's almost like I don't even want to explain myself to anyone anymore. I don't need any explanations from another person. I don't need any closure, because the Thief clarifying this World energy. It's not the completion that comes out of resolution or something that happened, like cause and effect. For you, it feels like escaping, but with peace in your heart. Like it doesn't touch me as much anymore. It feels like I'm free, I'm gone. A very nice energy. The World is almost like a chapter closing up for you. There could be also distance here between you and your person, or maybe different cultures, or just different philosophies, something like that with this World. But I feel like now at this time your energy is becoming much more settled, much more calm, definitely coming out of this Eight of Swords, definitely becoming much more, even looking at the imagery, in this Eight of Swords, this woman, she's clothed, her whole body is clothed, she has a blindfold on her face, and then what are they called, like robes, keeping her not chained, oh my gosh. Well, anyway, she's definitely not feeling free, her body is not free. And then looking at this World card, complete freedom, nakedness, being yourself, not giving I shouldn't swear, about what other people would think of her, how they would call her. They can think whatever they want to think. I'm free finally, my mind is in a good place, my heart is in a good place, my mind is in a good place. Maybe some of you even traveled or changed your life in some significant way. Maybe, relocated, maybe started a new venture, a new business, new career. Feels like opening up your horizons, feeling much more freer. But I feel like in the future there will be a little bit more of accepting, a little bit more of sadness that will come around for you. With this Three of Swords and Death, it's like final acceptance and letting go. That's what it feels like to me. Yes, this connection, the situation totally broke my heart, totally didn't match my expectations, totally my hopes didn't come to fruition, didn't come to reality, whatever it is I was excited about in this connection, what I wanted it to become. And that's okay. It's almost like the death, the ending of a heartbreak. Conscious understanding and accepting that this is it. It's not touching me anymore. It's done. The story has ended. I'm free from it. Regardless of how much pain it caused me, I don't have to stay in it forever. I've got to move on. Feels like an ending of pain and healing. your energy feels like you are on a path to healing, letting go of something very difficult connection that was keeping you stuck and tired and not even, almost like you couldn't be yourself in it. And that's the worst feeling, I feel like, in a relationship when you can't be yourself. What's the point even? What's the point? Let's look at the bottom of your deck, pile 1, the background story here. Yeah, moving on, letting go of all of that. 6 of Swords. I'm done. It's like, here I feel like you are the people who just want to forget. Almost like, I just want to heal, forget, and move on. I want to go to the more safer shores, to better places, to better people, better environments. I want to calm my mind, find balance within me. Maybe even traveling was involved here as well, like physical movement here with the 6 of Swords. Almost like saving yourself, like saving your sanity, saving your grace, saving your, for some people might even be life. It's like the most intense manifestation of this energy, could be. Now let's look at your oracle cards. What do we have here? Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's all about liberation and empowerment. I will still clarify and see what's going on for you next. What are you manifesting? What kind of relationship is coming for you? But it's a huge message here for you not to feel sad about what's going on at the moment, about whatever it is that you've missed out on, whatever you've left behind. Don't feel like it was the best you could get, because it's not. It's definitely not. If you felt lonely, if you felt like you were a black sheep, you were ostracized in some way in this connection, or maybe just being without this person feels uncomfortable at the moment, like you're not used to this, it feels, it's not right. Don't dwell on this. Keep moving on. Don't dwell on loneliness. Maybe if you can, if you're ready, try to connect with other people. I feel like for many of you, you are becoming so empowered. Maybe your career is booming, because we also got this card, Blossom in Abundance, very similar to the Empress energy in traditional tarot. I apologize for the sounds. That's Pichinka playing. And yeah, I feel like you're moving to abundance, to maybe for some of you it will be a race at your job, maybe your business booming, maybe you're finally finding your perfect career, perfect, like your purpose in life, what it is that you want to do. I feel like sometimes it gets stormy. I feel like sometimes you get pulled back into all of those emotions, all of those maybe triggers that person activated in you in ways that maybe you felt not enough, maybe you felt like nobody else will ever love you or appreciate you, or maybe you're not smart enough, because I'm looking at the cards and trying to see how you might be feeling. Not smart enough, not funny enough, not beautiful enough, whatever it could be. It's almost like sometimes you feel like the most beautiful person in the world. It's like you're blooming, you are just so magnetic and gorgeous. And then the next moment the storm comes and you're back to feeling like this orphan, like someone who's not lovable, someone who couldn't make maybe possibly a good relationship work, which is not true. I feel like 2 people have to work on a relationship, not just one. And you were not meant to be stuck in confusion and maybe uncertainty, or just volunteering, sacrificing your energy, your life force to someone who's not there for you. Doesn't feel like it's an expanding connection. It feels very restricting, very like you couldn't be yourself. I can't put it any other way. So we've got this card, Chaos. It might be coming back, all of those emotions, they might come back, but it's important again for you to move on, focus on your liberation, focus on freeing yourself from all of this. And then we've got this card, Religious Factors. And it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I feel like I said something about it in the beginning with this world, maybe different cultures, maybe different religions. maybe just philosophies and values in life and morals. The way you see relationship is totally different from what's normal for your person, the one you used to deal with. Maybe it's fine for them to be oppressive, to have power, to be in control, to manipulate the situation, to not be honest, whatever it is that they were doing. And that's their vision, that's their reality. It doesn't mean you have to agree with it, that you have to serve it, that you have to be stuck in it. You can find someone more suitable for you, absolutely. I feel like you are such beautiful people, Pile 1. Your energy just feels like, I need to big you up. I feel like I need to big you up. You deserve it. Then we've got this card, New Moon in Gemini, and it says, communication is key. Yeah, it's almost like you kept silence in yourself. Maybe you kept agreeing to less. Maybe you kept people pleasing. I'm also guilty of that. Sometimes I'm working on it. I've got Libra Moon. Like my automatic mode is to be nice, but sometimes to the swallowing my own truth, and that's not good. Personal boundaries, communicating your needs, communicating what it is, what hurts you, what doesn't feel right. Why are you treating me like that? Like, just, I feel like it's something you would never voice. Maybe you would distance yourself, but it feels trapped. Like you can't speak, you can't see a way out, and you cannot come out of the situation. It's almost like you guys are escaping it now. You are just making peace with it and somehow escaping this whole nightmare. Interesting. And then the final card we've got, you can't make this up. I was so, not even surprised to see it, but a little, almost like it's just, your whole energy is in this card. The whole summary of your reading is in this card, Liberation. So beautiful. And it says, breaking free from a negative attachment. Absolutely where you are at the moment, and I feel like we all have to celebrate you, because it feels like a very difficult journey, and I feel like you deserve applause or even a monument for all the pain that you've been in, for all the struggling, all the almost like giving your energy away for something that is so constricting, so confusing, and almost like constant struggle and war, pushing this weight up the hill. And now you're finally free, like this beautiful dove taking flight, and with this world, I feel like you're coming to peace within you, which is the most valuable part. Finding the peace within you with all of this, not having any hatred in your heart, not having any confusion anymore or wanting closure. No. I'm done. We had 6 of Swords at the bottom of your deck as well. Now, we need to know about your next relationship. Guys, let's do this. And my dog is getting crazy. Let's talk about your next relationship. What it is that you have to know about your next relationship, Pile 1. Okay. Oh, and we've got this beautiful card, the Heart of the Matter. And it says, there is more going on that meets the eye. And I feel like for you guys, this feels like, it's number 22, so it comes to 4, which is all about stability, peace, comfort. And for you, it's almost like at this moment, you cannot tell what is coming for you because you are so wrapped in this chaos. And it's almost like, I cannot imagine myself being in a new relationship, loving someone as much as I loved this last person. I thought this was it. Almost, maybe you wanted to marry them, maybe you wanted to build a family. You saw that vision. Pichinka is just so excited about something. I hope she falls asleep. Anyway, I don't want to get distracted. And that's why I feel like we've got this card, the Heart of the Matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. I feel like you're not seeing what's coming towards you. It's going to be a surprise for many of you, for sure. Just something that comes out of the blue, that shocks you. Maybe the person that's coming your way is not your type. That's the energy I'm getting here. It's like a blessing in disguise coming toward you in the future. Let's look at the bottom of your deck. Yeah, and we've got this card, Focus on Love, and it says, look for the good in everyone. It could be that many of you now just closed your heart completely. It's so noisy today, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you guys. Mercury retrograde, I'm just going to blame it on him. Because we've got this Three of Swords. I feel like some of you might have closed your heart completely, and like, how am I supposed to trust any man or woman who comes my way after what I've experienced here? Maybe there was gaslighting, maybe manipulation, maybe lying, maybe mind games. Just a lot of confusion and almost like not being able to see the clarity, the day of light, almost. And I feel like a huge advice for you guys here is to keep trying to see the good in everyone. Even if it feels like you don't want to do it, you just want to have rigid boundaries, protect yourself. Something good is coming your way. I feel like it is. You deserve it for sure. Let's get a card from this deck. What it is that you have to know about your next relationship, pile 1. We've got this card, Healing. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, very much needed healing. And it says, healing, positive transformation is occurring on a soul level. Yeah, I was feeling it with this world. Just finding freedom within your heart again, finding peace, and it's like personal liberation. And the answer to your question is yes. I feel like the question was here. Is the new relationship coming to me? Am I going to be happy again in the future? Am I going to find my soulmate, the one? I feel like many of you have this question on your mind. And I certainly had when I was, like my intention for your reading was that question. So, and it says the answer to your question is yes. A few little indications here in there about happiness lying ahead of you. After you heal, of course. What do you have to know about your next relationship, pile 1? What do you have to know about your next relationship? Okay, this deck. Oh my gosh, these 2 cards. First of all, we've got this card, New Beginning, and another imagery of dove, of a bird taking flight, freedom, so beautiful. And it says, New Beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Beautiful. Almost like a new clean slate, starting anew, forgetting all the pain from the past. And then this card also fell out. And it says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. I feel like it goes back to this card we've got. Look for good in everyone. Continue looking for good. Maybe slow down the initial criticism that you have to people, to potential partners, trying to see the red flags in everybody, trying to see something that you wouldn't approve later on. I feel like there's a big message here. Just hold on with that, because something beautiful is about to come your way. I wanted to get one more card. Which deck? Oh, I wanted to get the qualities of your next partner. Who is it? Who are you going to be in a relationship with in the future? Pile 1. Who is your next significant relationship is going to be with? Some qualities. Maybe zodiac signs, personality traits. What are they going to look like? Who is this person? So the first 2 cards that fell out, 2 cards, it's almost like you have a theme here of 2 cards falling out, and it's like double, like a duo of energy. First we've got this card, Practical, so that's nice to see. Definitely someone down to earth, someone very honest, simple, I feel like. And then we've got this card, affectionate. I feel like it's a summary of this person, how you would describe them. Affectionate and practical. And then I drew some more additional cards. Deep, beautiful, emotionally deep for sure. Then we've got this card, technology. It could be their field of work, something they're interested in. Maybe you are as well. And then we've got this card, caring. Spirituality. They might be quite spiritual, maybe they're meditating, or something that I feel like you both will have in common here. And empathetic. Yeah. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. We've got this card, hard work. Yeah, it resonates very much with this first card that fell out, practical. So that's nice to see. Let's get a final message from this deck. Just an advice for you in regards to love life, your personal life, what it is that you have to know, pile one. What do you have to know about your love life right now? Look at this, we've got this card, self-sabotage, and I'm going to read you the message on it. It says, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. I hope I pronounced that right, woven plans. It's that Eight of Swords energy, blindfolding yourself, creating that illusion that you're stuck in something and that you have to serve that situation, and that maybe there's something left. Maybe you kept saying that this is a karmic connection that I have to, maybe we have a karma that we have to work through, or whatever it is. Maybe children and you were staying for the sake of children, or maybe just, well, we have so much passion, I cannot get out of this. And in the picture, this woman, she's blindfolding herself, just like in the cards, in the Eight of Swords. Almost like you've got to move on, you have to free yourself. Huge message here, freedom, letting go of those emotions, resentment, whatever it is. And then at the bottom of the deck we've got this card, forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Forgive for yourself, not for that other person or whatever it is, not for your spiritual growth, for yourself, for your peace, for your everyday peace, and for your future, for your beautiful connection that is coming towards you very soon as a surprise. And it seems like a wonderful person who's coming your way. So this is what I have for you, pile one. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I hope it has given the clarity that you were looking for. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everyone who chose green aventuring. Let's see what it is that you have to know about your next relationship. And we've got the King of Pentacles, Room, Knight of Wands, Joyfulness, High Priestess, and Servant. Pile 2. You guys are not single as much as you think, you would like to think you are. There's someone here in your life. And again, if this doesn't resonate with you, then it's simply not your reading. Don't waste your time, don't watch it, choose another pile or another video altogether, as I always say. But I'm seeing someone here, quite a stable person, a mature person, focused on finances, focused on career, focused on accumulating some sort of resources, improving their money, possibly, like some sort of stability in their life. I see that you've got some story with them, some past with them, history with them, some past with them. Maybe for some of you it could be your ex. For others it's just someone who has appeared or reappeared in your life very recently. But there's this thing about them. Their energy for me feels a little bit stagnant. It's almost like they're stuck in some kind of stability, maybe some sort of living situation, or maybe just circumstances in life that they're not able to change at the moment, but they're working on it. It's almost like this person is sitting on some big idea, or maybe on some breakthrough they want to have, or just definitely very focused on practicalities of life, on money, on finances, on becoming more abundant, more prosperous. The King of Pentacles, it's a very prosperous energy. It's someone who wants to be successful, someone who wants for others to rely on them, to maybe depend on them, to be able to have a very free, abundant life and help others. Overall, I'm feeling quite good energy from them. And I feel like what's happening here is a renewal, a new fresh start, or just some kind of whirlwind of excitement and passion that entered your life again. Might be this person coming back around here, or just rushing into your life with fun, with maybe dates, or just very exciting communication, with this joyfulness, Knight of Wands, with passion, with having really good time together, having really good conversations, maybe laughing a lot, smiling, flirting as well. The Knight of Wands is someone very, when they're burning, nothing can stop them. When they're excited about someone, they're rushing towards that person. Maybe very like sexy texts being sent to each other, something like that. That's what I'm feeling here with this Knight of Wands and joyfulness. And it feels exciting, it feels fast, it feels like I'm alive again, I'm back in this dating game, or whatever it is. But in the past, I feel like your life was a little bit more calm. So I don't feel like you are that single, to be honest. Whether you want this person in your life or not, that's their energy, and it's very much prominent here. Almost like they cannot hold themselves back from you. That's what I'm getting here at the moment. They want to experience you, they want to have fun with you, they want to communicate with you for sure, dance, hug, laugh, all of that good stuff. The future. However, the future remains quite unclear here for you guys with this High Priestess and Servant. It's almost like you're not supposed to know something. There is something that's either being held secret from you, or just you're not supposed to know that just yet. But I will clarify. Anyway, I will clarify for sure. High Priestess and Servant. For many of you, what I'm also feeling here, just before doing the clarification, it could be that you don't feel like you want to invest too much into this. You don't take the situation too seriously. You feel like I should just pull myself back, detach my energy from this a little bit, and just take back my focus of this, take back my energy from this. I need to keep things to myself, be more private, not be so involved in the situation. As much as that other person wants to involve you, I feel like you are more like, I've got other aspects of my life that I would like to serve to. Maybe my work, maybe my studies, maybe my spirituality, maybe my self-development, whatever it is. I just want peace. I don't feel like you are ready to act on this. That's the thing. You almost like, let's see what happens. I will not actively pursue this, but I will watch. I will be observant to all of this. Let's clarify. What is this High Priestess about for pile 2? What is this High Priestess about? You are a little bit greedy with your energy here, I'm feeling. No judgment at all. What is this High Priestess about for pile 2? Because you want stability. Because you want stability. You want the real deal. You want someone who is all in with you emotionally, with their full heart, completely devoted, 100% invested in this, and with prospect to a stable, committed relationship, as in marriage even. We've got, well, I'll show you the cards. The first card we've got is the Four of Pentacles, then we have the King of Cups, and then we've got the Justice. Yeah, it's almost like... You guys, what are they sitting on? What is this King of Pentacles was sitting on? Wasn't it an idea to wife you up? My weird language, but I feel like something, one of their biggest goals and dreams was to have a stable, committed relationship with you here, because they've got a lot of love for you. They've got a lot of deep feelings, almost like this is all I've ever wanted. I keep looking at this King of Cups, like looking at this Justice, and Justice is a card of contracts, of legalities, of partnerships. It's ruled by Libra, which is Venusian in nature. For me, in relationship readings, it's always about marriage, full stop. Committed, equal give and take, contract, marriage. And with this King of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, it could be that they needed to accumulate money maybe, or to fix their finances, living situation, whatever it is, since we've got the King of Pentacles here in the room. But it's they're serious. And what it is that you don't know about the future is they also have big plans here, because they have so much love for you in their heart. And the final outcome that they would like to see here is a traditional partnership here. But you, on the other side, it's almost like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't see anything substantial at the moment, because we've got the Knight of Wands. That's how they express themselves to you, with this joyfulness. This is a reading about the future relationship, but you guys are not single, so I guess that's the message here. And whether you want them back, whether you want to see this relationship with them or not, I'm just saying what I'm feeling, what I'm reading. And yes, I feel like you're not quite certain about the future, and you want to pull back a little bit, because now everything is exciting. Yes, you feel like maybe you're best friends, maybe there's passion all over again, but you feel like I've got to be a little bit more passive here. If I go crazy again, if I start self-sacrificing myself to this, like I did in previous relationships, or maybe in this one, if it's like a past relationship, it's not gonna be good. I cannot live through this again. I'm gonna pull back. I have to stay a little bit more private about myself, about what I think, about what I want. Very interesting. Let's look at the bottom of your deck to see the background story here for you guys. Oh my gosh, we've got the Sky at Four of Wands, which is all about family, which is all about commitment. Marriage again, one of the most powerful marriage cards in Tarot. There's someone who has big plans for you, who wants you to be in their life, who wants to build a family with you, have a foundation, stable, committed relationship with you. Even if they cannot act on it just yet, properly. I feel like they're still very much involved with you right now. Maybe they already told you about it, this person. Maybe there was already maybe even a proposal, or just a talk, the conversation about getting your relationship to a new level. With this room again, the fourth house energy I'm feeling. It's almost like it's in the making. It was in the making, because that King of Pentacles person, they're sitting on it. They're sitting on this idea. or they're trying to manifest it, or they're trying to accumulate money, whatever it is they need to do meanwhile. But again, I feel like you are kept in the dark a little bit about all of this, and that's something I don't really like, but that's me. Let's look at your oracle cards, what we've got here. You cannot make this up, you guys. There's this strong feeling that you've got, the choice is yours. I feel like this relationship is available to you. If it's a past relationship, it's not over and there is more. It has a potential. If you wish to move on, to keep it, let it kind of go to rest, that's also your choice, and that's also fine. I feel like you'll move on and you'll find someone suitable for you. But then there is this feeling like you're both very confused about it. You have many questions. We've got this card why. It's almost like trying to find answers. Why were we so attached to each other in the past? Why is it that we can't let go of each other? What was all of this intense, powerful connection for? Why did it enter our lives? I'll just have a sip of my tea. It's almost like coming up with rhetorical, philosophical questions, and I feel like now is a chance for you to answer them together, through whatever is happening currently, through this renewal and regeneration of your connection. But again, I feel like you've got options, because we also got this card adjacent possibilities. Maybe you didn't even plan for this to go anywhere really, for this bond, this connection anymore, and then suddenly these few doors open, like this person calls you, or this connection starts all over again, you feel drawn to each other again. Maybe they level up somehow. I feel like you've got the choice here, you've got the freedom of choice. Unlike, it's almost ironic, because the first pile, it was like no choice, freedom was taken away, well, in the person's mind. Anyway, not distracting myself. With this adjacent possibilities, it's like you are still considering, do I want it or do I not? Should I choose another door? Should I move on? I've got options. I feel like you do. You definitely do. You know, you're not rushing into this, which I like. Very slow and steady and peaceful, and listening to your intuition, connecting to yourself first and foremost, rather than whatever other person is bringing to you and what people are saying around you. And then we've got this card individuality, and it's so beautiful to see, because with this High Priestess, I feel like you're just going to do you. It's almost like this time around I choose myself. I'm not going to be something that I think the other person wants me to be. I'm not going to people please or adjust my needs and desires. I'm going to be clear, honest, and just to the point about what I want, what I deserve, and who I am. Even if I'm the total weirdo, and who I would never think someone like me to end up in a serious committed relationship. It's almost like doing you, being yourself, not betraying yourself anymore. Beautiful, empowered energy. I love it. And then the feeling I was getting when I clarified this High Priestess, something that's been hidden from you for one reason or another. Maybe this person, that's their secret. Maybe that's just hidden from you because you're supposed to focus on something else currently. Maybe your job, maybe your spirituality, etc. Is this. We've got this card engagement, and it says your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. Strong energy of marriage, that's what I was getting from here. With this Justice card, and then Four of Pentacles, like stability. This is what this person is ruminating on, that's what they want. Maybe they're planning to propose even, and you don't know about it. Why are you guys watching this video? I'm sorry, but it's not... no singleness here, no single energy. Very much coupled people, even if you don't feel like you are. Maybe you've been planning to move on, maybe that's why you're watching this. But there is also a potential to get married soon, if you want it. Again, I feel like total power of will and freedom, it's all in your hands now. It's such a noisy day. the first pile got the most of the noise, and it's like, it was crazy. My puppy was running around, motorbikes, construction, I guess Mercury retrograde. I'm so sorry, guys. Then we've got this card, Blue Moon, and it says believe in the impossible. Insane. It's almost like, you know what I'm getting, this feeling of that relationship ended 5 years ago. I haven't thought of that person since 2 years ago. Yesterday they showed up on my doorstep and asked me to marry them. That's the energy of your immediate, well, near future I'm getting here. Something, there is almost like a blessing in disguise coming to you, a huge surprise with this High Priestess. An engagement that we've got here, it's almost like, I would never think that you liked me that much. Maybe it's someone you used to date in the past, or just a new person that you met and you think, well, it's not going anywhere. Or the person from the past, you thought that all of it ended. And it's like such a beautiful thing here. Believe in the impossible. Anything can happen. Any day can change your life. And then we've got this card. It says loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. Feels like something that has died at some point in the past is ready to come back. Maybe you grieved this connection already. Maybe you mourned it and completely accepted that it's gone. It's out of your life. You cannot get anything from it. You don't have anything to give to it. But by some miracle, it's still coming back to life with something even more incredible to offer you. So, yeah, look out for that. And again, I feel like there is a huge message here that you need your answers, and take your time to get them in regards to how you feel about them, what it is that you want from the future. And the choice is yours here with these adjacent possibilities. You choose this time. Let's get some more messages for you, pile 2. What it is that you have to know about your next relationship. Oh wow, beautiful card. Oh, we've got 2 cards. Wonderful. The first one is spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. For some reason, I feel like it's already happening here. With this joyfulness, Knight of Wands, it's almost like getting very, very tight in a short period amount of time. Like heart-to-heart conversations, opening up completely. If it hasn't happened yet, then it's about to happen here. Then we've got this card, be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. I feel like with this High Priestess, for some of you, there is this message of not shutting yourself off completely, not detaching yourself emotionally, not being too mysterious and independent and ethereal. Coming back to your humanity, your beautiful, kind heart, and showing a little bit more of that love that you have for another person. If you still do, of course it's your choice. But if you want to keep this relationship, if you want to save it, if you want to even move to a new level of commitment here, it's a big advice here to be supportive of another person. Maybe to give them praise, maybe to compliment them, to say thank you so much, what would I do without you? You are so valuable to me, I appreciate you so much. And then at the bottom of this deck we've got this card, simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. Very similar energy, very similar. And then we've got this High Priestess and Servant. It's almost like there is this fear in you. I don't want to serve this connection anymore. I don't want to give them all of my time, all of my energy, if you're going to hurt me like you did last time, or like another person did who I'm still not over, or whatever it is. Let's get more cards. What do you have to know about your next relationship, pile 2? And we've got this card, Healing. Yeah, beautiful card. I love it. Every time I get it, pull it out. And it says, Healing. Positive transformation is occurring on the soul level. The answer to your question is yes. Maybe if you guys came to this reading with a question in mind, am I going to get together again with this certain person? Someone from your past? Or is this connection that is being born again or resurrected, is it leading to anything serious? That's also answer yes. Yeah. And healing definitely is coming your way. Leaving behind all of the insecurities, sadness. Did I look at the bottom of your deck? Yeah, I did. 4 of Wands. I did. Now, I want to get descriptions of your person. Who are they? Maybe they will match someone that you know already. Maybe not. Let's see. Who is your next significant relationship is going to be with, pile 2? Who is your next significant relationship is going to be with? And the first card we've got, mature. Exactly what I felt as soon as I looked at this King of Pentacles when I pulled out this first card for you. Maybe someone who's older than you. Maybe someone who's just very wise and experienced in life. Someone who has been through a lot. Someone who has a lot to teach you. Home. Stability, the sense of stability of home, of sharing a space together. And we had the 4 of Wands at the bottom of your deck. It's like someone maybe you shared a home already before, or you were planning to have a home together, or I feel like it's just something that will be a connecting point for the 2 of you. Home environment, stability, safety, comfort, familiarity. Then we've got this card, ambitious. Yeah, looking at the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, very active and ambitious person. We've got this message, food. So they might really like to eat good food. They might be a foodie, or maybe they cook really nice meals. Especially if you know this person, that might be like a recognition, the confirmation for some of you. Bold. So they're also very brave and very courageous, and I feel like they, in any situation, they're trying to be themselves, show up as their authentic self without trying to be someone else or being afraid of other people's judgment. Very blunt and honest as well, there's some feeling from them. And then we've got this card, child, at the bottom of the deck. Maybe with you they get a little bit childish, because this progression between the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, like you give them so much excitement, so much the sense of passion and adventure, that they become a little bit childlike, yeah. Now let's get an advice for you, pal, too. What do you have to know about your love life right now? What do you have to know about your love life? And we've got this card, reach out. Very similar messages with that. Acts of kindness, be supportive. Remember those cards we had? I keep losing my voice throughout your whole reading. Maybe you don't want to talk to them. Maybe you just feel like you have no more words. You don't want to communicate. And it's just like, my voice is gone. So we had this card, spend quality time together, be supportive, simple acts of kindness. And now we've got this card, reach out. And it says, we know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about, oh my gosh, as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support, however it's presented to you. Again, with this High Priestess and Servant, there is this fear of doing too much, giving too much, and not getting anything back in return. And it's almost like there's a huge message here for you to focus on the fact that it's okay for you to ask for help, to receive help, especially if you're a woman. Just the simple things like help with carrying things, help with, I don't know, to open the jar of pickles, whatever it is, the small things. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Yeah. Even from this person, I feel like they would like you to be someone, they would like to be someone you could ask for help, you would need. That's the King of Pentacles energy here. Then we've got this card vulnerability at the bottom of your deck, and it says, this is confirmation that you are seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Very similar energy with this reach out. Don't be afraid to seem weak, to seem incompetent, or that you can do life by yourself. That's what relationships are for. Being interdependent. Not codependent, interdependent. Helping each other out, supporting each other. Being each other's cheerleaders. You don't have to do everything by yourself. And you are not a burden when you ask for help. I feel like it's a message many of you should hear. Pile 2. So, before I completely lost my voice, this is all I have for you, Pile 2. I hope this reading has given you the clarity you were looking for, has resonated with you. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, I finally got to you. And we've got the rose quartz heart, for those of you who chose the rose quartz heart. Let's see, what do you have to know about your next relationship? So the first card we have is 8 of Pentacles, Scholar, Page of Wands, Waiting, 9 of Pentacles, and Sweetheart. Such a colorful, vibrant energy I'm getting from you, just someone so independent, so knowledgeable, so bright, so creative. It's like life itself. Your energy feels very lively, very abundant. Not necessarily with like financial things, very abundant in emotions and ideas, creativity. Well, let's start from the beginning. I feel like many of you have been very, very focused on your work, on your duties, on your everyday responsibilities, on mastering your skills, whatever it is, like learning your craft, becoming the best at what it is that you do. I feel like that's where all of your focus was going to mainly. Almost like there is this sense of inspiration. I keep looking at these butterflies and they give me the feeling of butterflies in my stomach, like being in love with my job even. I feel like many of you are very close to being workaholics, but at the same time there is this beautiful feeling of I love what I do. It gives me pleasure. It gives me fulfillment. It's almost like with for example, you bake pancakes. Not pancakes, cupcakes. With every cupcake I make, they become even more fragrant, they become even more soft, and the chocolate is melting better, like faster, or whatever it is. I'm not good at baking, but for some reason this example came to me. Or painting, making art. With every painting, they get better. I know where to put like the more softer strokes, or how to mix colors better. It's almost like you are completely in it. You lose yourself in whatever it is you do, in your job, in your craft, becoming the master of your craft. It's like learning with each passing day and experience that you have, how to become even better, even more skillful. Such a beautiful energy, bringing something so authentic to you, so fascinating to life. Nobody will ever be able to repeat this, what it is that you're doing. I feel like it's a huge message here. Nobody can even come close to doing whatever it is you do just like you. And I feel like relationships were very much not your priority very recently. All of your energy, all of your love, all of your heart was put into your craft, whatever it is you were doing, your career, Be it your business, be it maybe studies for some of you, be it even the simple things. Maybe you work in a salon and do manicure for women, and you just love it. You wanted to learn how to make like little drawings or put shiny gems, especially women who sometimes go to manicure salons. Anyway, could be anything. Could be even being like a journalist or a lawyer, but whatever you do, it's almost like this is what I love and I don't have much time, or my attention is limited. I feel like this is the time for me to invest in my craft, not into whatever other relationships or people. What's happening now though? I feel like you're getting a little bit more excited and anticipating a new beginning. We've got this Page of Wands and waiting. It could be that some people have plans on traveling, or maybe you are considering a vacation, or you want to meet new people, because the Page of Wands is the energy of newness, of something more refreshing, of something exotic even, something that you can learn from. Maybe some of you even have a person in mind that's quite different from you. But regardless of that, for all of you, I feel like there's a strong energy of waiting for a new chance, for a new beginning, new start in a relationship, for something interesting, for something worthy of you. Yeah, and with this page, it's like more childlike energy is emerging. Whether in the past you were very responsible, very diligent with your work, with whatever you're doing, duty, this is my duty, this is what I have to invest my energy, time and attention and my heart into. Now with this Page of Wands, it's like, let's play, let's explore, almost like this childlike excitement. What are the possibilities for me in love? Like maybe becoming more interested in people that you see, maybe making new friends even here. But overall there is just this excited, giddy waiting that I'm feeling. Curiosity, that's the word, curiosity about the future and what it holds for you. More distant future. Sweetheart, the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are, either you are already doing it or you are about to do it. Many of you are beautifying yourself, especially if you're a woman, or somehow creating a life for yourself that's abundant, that's delicious, that smells good. Maybe even you want to smell good and you buy some perfume, or you are beautifying yourself, creating some positive, healthy habits for yourself, maybe working out. But with this Nine of Pentacles, it's just, I feel like self-love. Self-love is something that you're engaging in. With the Sweetheart, it's just, I want to be someone I love first, rather than finding somebody and making sure that they love me. It's like, I'm gonna make myself my loved one first. I hope I'm making sense. Rather than just coming from a place of trying to please another person. I want to please myself first. I want to eat the food I want to eat. I want to explore the things I like. I want to find my style, for example. I want to do something with my hair. Whatever it is. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. I'll have a sip of my coffee. With this Nine of Pentacles, it's just a vibrant, very vibrant, beautiful energy. Just look at her. She reminds me of Frida Kahlo, with her red nails, with her nails colored in red, with her makeup, with her beautiful jewelry, which is very bright and very sophisticated, colorful clothing with all those intricate details, with this beautiful tiara with fruits, and it's just completely loving herself, completely lavishing her with all of the pleasures and colorful things, and not at all being ashamed or feeling like you don't deserve it. Nine of Pentacles is very self-sufficient energy. And I feel like you've done a lot of work, you've sacrificed a lot of your time and not given enough attention to yourself, even to your craft in the past with the Eight of Pentacles, to your job, to your career, giving all of yourself to it, so that now you can come to this being self-sufficient financially, maybe your business blooming, your money improving, so you can now reap the rewards. Now you can enjoy. Now you can take care of yourself, of your life, of the small moments. Yeah, such a strong energy of self-love, and I absolutely love it for you. It's like this is the place where love is bound to be attracted to you. It's like it won't be able to pass you by, I feel like. And for some of you, I feel you're already getting some attention, maybe compliments here and there, maybe the opposite sex is noticing you a little bit more. Because even like I cannot stop looking at your cards. You are so magnetic right now. You are so beautiful, so gorgeous. Your energy speaks very loud. Even if you are a very shy and private person, I feel like whenever you step into the room, people are, like they catch your breath. They cannot breathe for a second. Yeah, self-love, valuing yourself, really, really strong self-esteem and confidence, and being so proud of yourself. Ooh, I love your energy, you guys. Let's look at the bottom of your deck. And at the bottom of your deck, we've got the King of Cups. Absolutely, I feel like love is coming your way very soon. It's in the making. It's already in the making. You deserve someone very loving. Very deep, very emotionally intelligent, very loyal, very honest, caring, supportive. Someone who could appreciate you, not for the outside facade and whatever it is you have on the appearances, but for your heart, for your creativity, for your energy, for things you bring into this world, for the way you make other people feel. Definitely King of Cups, someone quite mature, quite loving, is coming towards you soon. Now let's see. Oh my gosh. Your oracle cards. First of all, we've got this card happy. You guys are building your own, cultivating your own happiness within your heart, and you don't really need anybody. That's so interesting. It's almost like I've got my own burning fire within me. I've got my source of the truest happiness, not the one that comes from approval of other people, from someone loving me, admiring me. I don't need that. I appreciate myself. I love myself, and such a healthy self-esteem I'm looking at. And then we've got this kite appreciation, very similar to this Nine of Pentacles. It's also associated with the devil in traditional tarot. Finally finding appreciation for yourself, finally knowing that you deserve the best, you deserve to be admired, you deserve to be praised. All of those healthy things, especially if in the past you were quite shy, or maybe you had problems with your confidence, with asserting yourself, showing up, being extroverted. I feel like now you are just, you live off and love being yourself. I hope I'm making sense, but that's how I'm feeling, your energy. A lot of optimism is coming through from you as well. We also have this card focus, very similar energy. I'm getting Sagittarius energy from this for some reason. Almost like I'm okay with being too much. Of being very beautiful, of being maybe even loud, of being enjoying this life to the fullest, of doing what makes me happy, dressing the way I want, smelling the way I want, eating whatever I want to eat. All about this healthy self-expression and focusing on yourself, on your big goals, on your dreams. We'll get to your next relationship, don't worry guys. I feel like it's just a beautiful message that many of you were meant to hear. If you chose this pile, we will look at what's coming towards you, don't worry. Also, we've got this card, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Interesting. I feel like for some of you, you might be very focused on yourself at the moment, and there will be a chance for you to communicate with someone, and there is this advice for you to not be afraid to reach out again, to express yourself again, to be especially because you've been waiting for it. I feel like now your energy is like, what's next? What's next? I'm excited. I want to meet new people. I'm curious. What else can come my way? Who can I be with next? So don't hold yourself back. Don't focus too much on I've got to be on my own. I have to be very self-sufficient, independent with this Nine of Pentacles. It's good that you love yourself, that you cultivated the self-love, but I feel like it's also important to sometimes be a little bit more open. Then we've got this card, Disseminating Moon, and it says, take time to breathe out. I feel like that's what you've been doing. You guys have been taking time for yourself, healing maybe from the past hurts and disappointments, and just definitely resting your energies, restoring your balance, your inner peace, breathing out all of the things that were burdening you, making you feel like you can't be yourself, can't enjoy this life. I'm done with all of this. I'm ready to resurrect myself, be someone new. And then we've got this card, the Temptress. I hope I pronounced that right. Temptress. And it says, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. This is interesting. I don't feel like there's something that's coming towards you necessarily. But I feel like now you're coming to this feeling of being self-empowered, feeling confident, feeling proud of yourself, that you won't ever let anybody deceive you or take you for granted or be dishonest with you, or I don't know, see you as someone irreplaceable. It's almost like, no, you are going to regret that. You are going, oh my gosh, your energy is so sassy. I feel like I keep getting the same people in different piles, in different readings, where I get extremely sassy energy. Someone who's just like, no bullshit, like, I've been through all of that, I'm a new person now. That's how I feel you. I feel like it's almost like I could learn from you a little bit. Thank you guys for your energy. Very empowering, very like, no games. I know myself, I know what I deserve. I know I'm incredibly beautiful, loving, smart, intelligent, hardworking, practical, talented, creative. Did I say creative twice? I think so. You are a very creative person. And I will never let anybody downsize me or make me feel small or not enough or like a little mouse or somebody who is not worthy of love and admiration or happiness. That's where you got, like, your progression, your journey. You made yourself happy, genuinely, truly happy, just by yourself. And you can always tap into that source of love and enjoyment that you get from taking care of yourself, being yourself, expressing yourself just as you are. Now, let's get messages about your next relationship. Finally, what do you have to know about your next relationship, pile 3? What do you have to know about your next relationship? And we've got this card, practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. Again, it's almost like I've been through so much. You might be getting to, I feel like sometimes, I'm not judging you at all, but sometimes you might be getting to extremes. I'm totally focusing on myself. I don't have enough time to be fixing other people's problems or spending time listening to their pain or whatever it is, especially in relationships. If you used to be a fixer-upper, someone who would be healing other people all the time, who would be a crutch for others, who would be a nurse, as a metaphor. It's almost like at some point you've decided, no, I don't have energy for myself, for my craft, for my work, for my money, for taking care of myself. And it's almost like you cut off all of the compassion, all of the, not even all of that. It's almost like you don't want to go back into that. And there is this advice here with your next relationship when it comes around. Try to be a little bit more flexible. Try to let that person into your heart. Try to be a little bit more sympathetic, empathetic. I want to look at the bottom of your deck, of this deck. And it says, the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Yeah, it's interesting because I feel like you guys can't see what's happening yet, what's coming toward you in love. And it's almost like it's going to take you by surprise because you're so focused on yourself, on your life, on your happiness, that your next relationship will come naturally. It's almost like very effortlessly, like by synchronicity. That's what I'm feeling here. Let's get more cards from this deck. What do you have to know about your next relationship, pile 3? What do you have to know about your next relationship? And we've got this card, message from afar. And it says, message coming from afar. Expect positive and refreshing news. A great outcome for all. It could be that it will start through maybe online talking, or maybe there's someone even that you're waiting for communication from, with this Page of Wands and waiting. I feel like that would be a confirmation for some of you. Definitely someone reaching out to you. Maybe a person that, another feeling I'm getting here is also traveling could be involved here with this Page of Wands. It's often the energy of movement, travels, foreign things. You could be traveling to a new place and meeting someone there, or another person traveling to you, and that's how the relationship will initiate and progress. Beautiful energy. And then we've got this card, Can You Feel Me? At the bottom of your deck, and it says, your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights and opportunities are emerging. Wake up, embrace, celebrate. Exactly what I was feeling from you. So feminine, so beautiful, so vibrant, loving, creative. Bursting with life, with colorful energy. I'm so sorry, pile 3, my camera died. I had to restart the recording. So let's get some more messages about your next relationship. What it is that you have to know about your next relationship, pile 3. And we've got this beautiful card. You can look at the art. And it says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And we had the King of Cups at the bottom of your deck. You're definitely attracting someone who loves you so much, who is going to love you so much that it's almost unbelievable. Like the depth of their emotional attachment to you, wanting to know everything about you, wanting to follow you anywhere. It's almost like a very loyal person, very loving person, very caring, genuinely concerned about you, your life, where you come from, how you were growing up maybe. Yeah, interesting. And at the bottom of your deck, we've got this card, Embrace. Oh, so beautiful. First of all, look at the imagery, and then the message is even better. It says, through each other, you find the missing pieces. Very significant, very beautiful relationship is coming towards you, pile 3. I love it. It's almost like remembering yourself. Everything that you've been doing so far up to this point is to remember yourself, so you can be your most authentic, real you when this person comes around. Healthy stuff. If I could summarize your whole reading, pile 3, I would say healthy. This is how it feels to me. We had triggers in the first pile, then we had confusion and uncertainty in the second pile, feeling not sure about their path. With you, it's like just, I want to be healthy mentally, emotionally, physically. I want to have a healthy partner, and I want to have a healthy relationship. That's all. Full stop. Let's get an advice for you, pile 3. What it is that you have to know about your next relationship. Or just advice about your love life. we've got this card, Give Back. And it says, today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. Oh, another kind of little hint on not isolating yourself too much, not being like a... There is a little bit of hermitude here I'm feeling with you as well. But it's almost like you had to go there. You had to go full on self-love and self-care and working on your confidence, whatever it is you had to heal. Now is the time to open up a little bit more. Now is the time to reach out to other people, to show them your compassion, to show them your beautiful heart. I feel like there will be people who will totally, definitely appreciate it and recognize you for who you really are. And at the bottom of the deck we also have this card, Listen. It says, you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. Oh, I can't speak. The last pile. So definitely active listening, compassion, opening up a little bit more, turning to love, I would say, turning to it again. So beautiful energy for you, Pile 3. I hope this reading has given you clarity, has given you some sort of insights and answers you were looking for, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.